Cameron, we'll talk about your goals in a moment, but as a team, how much did you need that win tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was obviously important to get 3 points. I mean, you know, we've had a couple of disappointing results last 2 or 3 weeks, and you know, it was important we got back to winning ways, and obviously being at home, magnificent home support as usual. And you know, it's just with the 2 games coming up away from home now, I think it was important to get 3 points there to set us up for, you know, the 2 games on the road now. So it gives us a little bit of confidence and gives us a huge boost, and you know, back at the top of the league, joint top of the league. So you know, from my point of view, you know, that's all we care about.
Seems obvious to say it, but getting that goal in the first half, getting it early, made such a difference, didn't it? And it's something that just hasn't been happening. Yeah,
I mean, I think it's because most teams are coming and they're setting a stall out not to be beat. You know, I think Bolton came and, you know, I take my hat off to them. They had a go. You know, they've got some really good players in the middle of the park who are neat and tidy in the ball, and they play some good stuff. So you know, we've not come up against a side what has gone sort of toe to toe with us yet, and you know, I think teams, if they do that, you know, our quality will come through in the end, and you know, it showed today. And obviously we hung a little bit towards the end, but you know, it was a goal that we probably didn't need to concede, to be honest.
And your 2 goals, one a header from a set piece, and the other one's some good link-up play with Johnny House, and both very well taken. Yeah,
I mean, Johnny's you know, obviously he likes playing higher up the pitch, and you know, he's got great energy and, you know, great awareness. And you know, I just said to him, you know, if anything's up towards me, you just get in and around me, and you know, he steered me for the 1-2 sort of thing. So you know, obviously it was a great ball from Johnny, and you know, once I was away, you know, I was always confident I was going to score.
And they say no pain, no gain. I think Neil Adams has just told the press you had blood pouring out of your knee at half time. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just from the impact hitting the ground, but you know, I said to the referee, I thought it was a foul. You know, I was in front of the guy, and he's kicked me in the back of the knee, and it's, you know, obviously giving a little bit, and you know, I've got a little cut, but it's, you know, nothing to worry about really.
It's all in a day's work when you've got to play up there by yourself against some big old central defenders in the Championship, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's part and parcel. You're going to get little knocks and bruises, and you know, I got one the other day against Sheffield Wednesday, got one in the back, so it's part of the game. You know, you just dust yourself down and you get on with it.
Yeah, as a club, though, it was only 1 win in 8 before today. To win and, as you say, go joint top of the table, that makes such a difference ahead of everybody else playing this weekend, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's nice to get, you know, 3 points and get back to winning ways. You know, I think a lot of people are making, you know, more of it than what it is. You know, I think you're always going to have your ups and downs and sort of inconsistencies throughout the season. And I think us having our blip now, you know, it probably done as good. You know, we can come out of it the other end still top of the league, so that goes to show just how well we've actually done. So you know, I think everyone needs to just, you know, relax, and we're just concentrating on what we've got in our dressing room. The gaffer keeps reiterating that, and you know, if we just keep turning up and churning out performances, you know, we'll get the results.
From a personal point of view, you know, 9 goals by the end of October is a very good return, isn't it, for a striker?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, obviously I'm happy to contribute to the team, whether I'm scoring goals or whether I'm creating goals or just causing problems and being a menace up front. You know, as long as the team are benefiting from it, and you know, I'm doing my job, then you know, I'll always sort of be staking a claim to be in the side.
A word on Gary O'Neill, who made his first Championship start for the club tonight. It was his corner for your 2nd goal, and he seemed to bring something into the midfield that perhaps hasn't been there.
Well, to be honest, Gary's, you know, he's a very experienced player. Like, you know, everyone knows his qualities. He's been around football for, you know, 14, 15 years. You know, I mean, since he was 17 at Portsmouth. You know, he's got, you know, unbelievable quality. He might have not quite have the legs as he used to do, but you know, his quality and his composure, definitely. You know, he brings that added, you know, extra calmness and a different sort of presence to the midfield. And you know, he's been patiently waiting his turn, and obviously the manager thought it was right to sort of, you know, rotate the squad. And, you know, that's why we have a big squad. It gives him the luxury being able to do that. And you know, Gary's played a part in the last 2 games. You know, he was magnificent against Sheffield Wednesday when he came on, and you know, he played well tonight. What
are you going to be like over the weekend? Are you the sort of bloke that watches all the scores come in and plot where Norwich are in the table all the time?
It doesn't bother me, to be honest. I don't really watch football that much, so you know, I'll just chill out with my kids and, you know, be back in training Sunday.
You'll watch tonight's game back though, won't you?
No, I'll be too tired for that. I'll just relax at home with the family.